Welcome back to the Tasty Tenner series. I'm Tess, and in this episode I'm going to be making lamb koftas. So I've got my lamb mince here, and I've got some chili powder, I've got some cinnamon, I've got some ground coriander and some cumin, which are the main spices in my kofta. So 2 garlic cloves. Going to bash them up. So I'm just going to roughly chop my garlic cloves. I'm also going to take a pinch of salt and use the side of my knife to mash them slightly. This will help release the flavour and it will help break them down and so they mix into the meat better. You just want to get it to a rough paste. Alright, so go straight in with that. I'm going to. So now I'm going to add the spices. I've got chili powder going in, teaspoon, some cinnamon, some ground coriander, and my favourite, cumin. And in the middle I've got a teaspoon of salt, which will season the dish. Spring onions. I've got 6 spring onions already chopped. Okay, I'm just going to add the zest of some lemon. For the full list of ingredients and instructions on the recipe, just check the description box. That's the lemon zest done. Perfect. Now, all I need to do is give it a mix with my wooden spoon. Just bash it up. Get all of that nice spice into the mince as much as you can. You really want to give it a good mix. So I've given that a really good mix now. The spices are really well integrated into the lamb. I'm just going to cover it in cling film and put it to one side in the fridge whilst I get on with my tabbouleh. Okay, so in this bowl I have 25 grams of freshly steamed couscous. Traditionally tabbouleh is made with bulgur wheat, but I found that you can make it just as easily and actually more cheaply with couscous. So I've got my freshly steamed couscous and I've got 1 finely chopped red onion. I've got 2 chopped plum tomatoes and 2 bunches of fresh parsley and fresh mint. And I'm going to add them all to the bowl together. So I'm just going to give that a mix up. I'm going to add some lemon juice, about 3 tablespoons, which I'm going to just squeeze in. This is a tough lemon. And about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can just go in like that. Now I can just set that to one side, pop it in the fridge, and you can use it whenever you want it. It'll last, a day or 2 in the fridge, and you can use it in wraps. You can mix it with, tzatziki. It livens up salads. Even if you don't use all of it with the kofta, it will last for a couple of days. So I'm just going to roll up my kofta mixture into little meatballs. You want to make them just slightly bigger than the size of a ping pong ball because they do shrink when you cook them. So you want them to look a little like about that size. And you just roll all of it until you have all your mixture ready to fry. So I've got all my kofta mixture all rolled up into their little balls now, and I preheated my pan. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. And I'm just going to pop them into the pan. I'm going to cook them in batches because I don't want to overwhelm them and make sure that they all cook. So we want to cook the koftas through. They can be slightly pink in the middle, but we want to get some nice caramelization on the outside. So they've been cooking over a medium-high heat and they're pretty much, they look done. They've got some really nice caramelization. But they're still quite soft in the middle and a little bit pink. I'm ready, I've cooked all my koftas, and to serve, I'm just going to season my tabbouleh a little bit. And I'm going to serve up with a bit of the tabbouleh across the centre of the wrap, like so. A few of the lamb koftas perched on top. And finally some tzatziki for freshness. There we go. Now all I have to do is wrap it up. and it's ready for eating. I hope you enjoyed this lamb kofta recipe. See you next time for another episode of my Tasty Tenner series.